Afternoon, Country Club at DC Ranch Golfers. This is Friday afternoon of Memorial Day weekend, and we've got one person on the practice tee. So my assessment is that everybody is headed somewhere else to be with families and friends for the Memorial Day weekend, and what a great weekend to do it. The schedule for the weekend: on Saturday we've got a regular double tee in the morning, so everybody can get out and get back in before the heat sets in, and in the afternoon it's pretty quiet. So if you want to come out and get some golfing, that would be a good time. Sunday morning we have the same kind of start, a first and 10th tee from 8 o'clock until 9:50, and then in the afternoon it's pretty quiet once again, so you've got a nice time to get out here with your families and play. And then Monday, Memorial Day, it's a short day for the club. Everything from a golf standpoint will close down at 1 o'clock, so if you want to get in your practice early, please do so. We've got an 8 o'clock to 9:50 start, 1 and 10, and then that should be it for the day. And we've got probably 4 or 5 foursome openings at last I saw in the morning, so if you'd like to grab one of them, you can get in a nice round of golf and then get home to your families. Course conditions. As you might notice, you've been asking, on the fronts of the greens there's a little bit of an eyebrow which looks like it's got algae and dirt, and you're wondering what's happening there. Well, for most of you, you would call that the tie-in, and the tie-in at the club is where the turf from the putting surface and the collars come together. And what that is a low area on the green at the bottom where the water settles in, and quite frankly it rots out the grass. So Dana and I were talking about it last Saturday, and we said, this is unsightly, let's get rid of this. So you can see throughout the 18 holes where we have resodded that, and it should be very, very playable within the week. But we wanted to get rid of it. But for those of you, as we move forward into 2016 and people talk about what renovations might, and I have to be careful with my words, be made, the conversations we keep hearing from you, the membership, is that the tie-ins need to be replaced. Well, those are the areas at the front of the greens where we would need to have consideration to clean this up, to level it off so that the water doesn't drain. But for those of you who keep hearing the cliche words tie-ins, that's what they're referring to. We've got to get that water off the green and down into the fairway drains so that we've got good putting surfaces all the way around the greens. We have cut the rough down and basically all of the turf down so that we can encourage Bermuda growth through the balance of the summer, so that we've got a good bed for the ryegrass to jump into come the fall. And so what we're having fun with is the fact that the balls are running faster and farther than ever, certainly than they did in the fall winter season. So come on out and hit a couple of those 320-yard drives. So continuing on with golf course maintenance, we are going to blitz the golf course with a total aerification from July 3rd through the 17th, and we will reopen on the 18th. The greens will be done first so that they have a couple of weeks to heal, so that when we open up on the 18th, the greens are really, really good. But the balance of the golf course and the balance of the practice area will be aerified because we're getting into Bermuda season, and how we know that is typically our date of Bermuda growth starts around 4th of July, when the humidity kicks in and the monsoon season starts to hit us, and therefore we can really get the Bermuda base stimulated for the balance of the summer, as I said. So the Inferno, that's our men's member guest. The dates are the 24th and 25th of August. It's going to be limited to 60 teams. Information is already on 4Ts as to what the formats might be, the dates are, etc., etc. So understand that on July 1st, we believe that we will get the sign-ups available on 4Ts. So just keep those dates in mind and block that out on your calendar. Hopefully we'll fill the field, so that should be good. Overseeding, that necessary nasty evil when we say that the golf course is in great shape and then we close it down to rip it up for overseeding. Well, that's what we have to do, as well as every other club in the valley. So the dry down starts on September the 18th, and the water's cut back as well. And that following Monday, the 25th, we will be closed through the 19th of October to reopen on Friday, the 20th. So this is what's happening from an agronomy standpoint. The course is extremely playable right now. When we do go down for the aerifications, that's a great time to take your family on vacation a good portion of the club will be closed. If you need your clubs at that point or shoes, just please let us know and we'll make them available for you. But no, it's a necessary evil that we've got to get done, and we hope you have a great balance of the summer.